Oh, whoa.
Did you think? Wait, what did it say? B. Oh, skip. No, we're not. I'm not skipping this.
I'm showing copyright music right here.
I mean, if it is, I just mute out the sound, I guess.
Yeah. That was a bang of a game of the year.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we did this.
Yeah. I mean, now you can get to do with your sis.
Yeah, I'll probably still finish It Takes Two. I mean, have you played It Takes Two before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the chapter. Oh, we're in Rosie's room already, and we just killed Moon Baboon. Oh no, not killed, but defeated Moon Baboon. That's where we are at. So we still have like a good chunk of way to go. Yeah. And I'm also getting her, like, I'm getting all the achievements, like getting all the remaining achievements that I missed, and all the mini games. So far we had we got them all. Do you know that the motion, like for the motion capture, the voice actors did also the motion capture?
Oh, It Takes Two.
No, for this one.
Oh, for this one.
Yeah, for this one, the voice actors also did the motion capture.
Yeah.
Remember, you had to be a monkey at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that.
Oh, that is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, she did that on her own. And then I think for one day, they just had to fall. Like, they just did falling animations for just one day straight.
Actually, that makes sense. I can see that, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, It Takes Two. Once I finish It Takes Two with my sister, I'm gonna buy Split Fiction and play it with her. I'm actually probably gonna buy Split Fiction once I get the once there's a sale on it.
Yeah.
And then just wait until we finish it. Have you played A Way Out?
Nope.
No.
I've not played that one. Yeah.
I have played parts of it. Like, I've started it, but the person I was playing it is unresponsive, and well, you wanna have a go?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I own that game. If you don't own it, I mean, this time around we can do the the friends path the other way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, before I'm doing anything, like, Titanfall's done.
Ooh. How do you like the game?
Yeah, I mean, the editing. Titanfall, I finished Titanfall in January already.
Oh, yeah.
Or in February, I think. But the editing is done. Last video is coming out next week. What is it next week? No, it's a week off. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it's, well, I do Vesper's Host, and then I'll start working on Split Fiction. Like, once I'm done working with Split Fiction, or towards the end of Split Fiction, we can start working on, or actually we can start playing A Way Out if you want to. It should be in the start of May, probably. But I mean, we'll have to see. Maybe Subnautica comes out by then. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what happens still. But it should be around May.
Is it like your most anticipated game, Subnautica?
What?
Is it Subnautica a game you're looking forward to?
What, Subnautica 2? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, now, it was supposed to come out in the first quarter of 2025, which ended last week.
Yeah.
And, well, it's not out yet, so I'm hoping it comes out. It shouldn't come out in the later half of the year, because it's still an indie game, and
yeah,
maybe, like...
You don't want to release anytime soon with GTA 6.
Well, I mean, yes, exactly. I think any game wants to avoid GTA 6. Maybe From Software doesn't can compete with it, but I think anyone wants to avoid GTA 6.
Yeah,
that's a safe bet. But what you also want to avoid is that mid-May, Doom Dark Ages. I think it's 15th of May. Doom Dark Ages. 29th of May is Night Rain. You also want to avoid that, and you want to just generally avoid the holiday season, which is in the later half of the year. You want to really avoid that.
I mean, most games don't come out like June or July, so that's like a good window. Unless GTA is planning to release in that time frame.
Nah, GTA 6 wants to release in the later half, but it will definitely slip to 2026.
Yeah, no, there's been rumors of delays. So yeah, that could be true.
I mean, Jason Schreier, start of the year, Jason Schreier. You know Jason Schreier?
Yeah, the best journalist.
Yeah, best journalist. He said that Silksong would come out. So far, we know that it's in 2025. And GTA will slip to 2026. Ooh, localization tester, German. Cassandra, Sebastian, Jose. Jose, very German name. But who cares? But yeah, I mean, Subnautica should, like Silksong, avoid both Doom Dark Ages. I mean, maybe Silksong can compete with them, because I mean, it has grown massive over the years of nothing. Like, other companies like Axe do more marketing for Silksong than Team Cherry themselves. Like, they're just dead silent. But yeah, avoid Doom Dark Age. So it could come out start of May. The whole of April is actually pretty good because it's only like smaller games that come out. So they wouldn't have that much of a like both Silksong and Subnautica. There wouldn't be that much competition. And then in June, I mean, you have the issue with the Switch coming out. But,
yeah, but I don't know about that one.
About the Switch?
Yeah, because I think worldwide it might be okay, but the thing that might delay the Switch on the US markets.
Yeah, but like...
Well, yeah, I don't know how well it's going to do, because most people are upset, but, you know, will people still buy it? That's another thing. People may be upset, but they could end up still buying.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's more people upset with it, but the issue is, I'm gonna say that there's always going to be some fanboys, like Nintendo fanboys, there's Sony fanboys, there's Xbox fanboys. They're always going to buy the newest thing at full price. I mean, Rory is one of them. Rory has pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I saw on the message. Man already got it. Jesus Christ. That's too fast. I at least wait for games to come out, because so far this Mario Kart World.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the games that we saw at the Switch Direct will be launch titles. But yeah, I mean, the pricing of it is fine. Like, the console itself is fine. $450, I think $450.
Yeah.
How much was the? Chris said that his PS5, I think, was £500.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Like, it's fine. It's a handheld, and it can do both. Like, I don't mind the price of $550. It's the game price that is an issue, because you get physical Mario Kart for $90 or like for $90.
Yeah,
you can get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Deluxe Edition for $10 less on Steam.
Yep. That is crazy.
Yes, it's not an open. I mean, I don't know if Rebirth is an open world game, but like, it's not a racing game. Yeah, okay, but you can get, like, how much is Forza Horizon 5? Probably, I don't know. Like, if you get the deluxe edition, it's probably around the same, and it's also a racing game.
Even the crew, they basically stole the crew of the open world and traveling across this gigantic map.
Yeah, plus I watched the, I mean, the knockout thing, like the one in F-Zero, looked fun. My issue is with the Grand Prix, because the first race, so you know how normal Mario Kart Grand Prix works. Like, you do the first race, 3 laps on one track, and then 3 laps on the next track, 3 laps, and so on and so forth. Some laps have more, like Baby Park, for example, has 8 laps on 200cc, 5 laps on 150. I don't know if there's more or less, like, on the lower ones. But in this one, you make 3 laps on the first one, then you drive towards the second one, and you only make the last lap of that race on that race track.
Yeah.
Like, why?
That's why I'm skeptical on the open world, because I think just racing on the maps how it is going to be fun, but keep doing that over and over. You go do the Grand Prix racing to the next map. I don't know about that one.
You're only doing 1 lap on the actual course for races 2 and 3. For race 4, at least in the Grand Prix they showed, they did 8 laps in total. So you did 2 laps to go to the course, and then another 6 laps on the last one, which seemed a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just do 3 laps on the first course, then you drive towards the second one, and like, your time of arrival, like your standings while arriving at the next track, decides in which place you start for the next race, and then you do 3 laps, and then you do the race to the next racetrack, decide your standings again. That way, you don't interfere with like the 4 races in a Grand Prix being the like ranked races, for example, or like the ones that matter. And you still give like some kind of a value to the driving to the next course by like designing the standings. Similar to how I think it's Formula 1, like you just do a race to determine standings, or I think it's a time race to determine the standings and which place you start the race when it's the actual race day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not Nintendo. I don't know what I'm telling. All I wanted was news about Silksong, and I got them. Sad that there was no Subnautica though, but I mean, we got a release window for Subnautica before Silksong. Have you played the first Subnautica?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, I think Cal will bring you into Subnautica though. Because I know Cal will play Subnautica too when it comes out.
Yeah.
And well, he's mentioned something about playing with you and Rory. And what's gonna happen though, sadly, is that probably you're gonna play with Sam. Yeah, you're gonna play with yourself, Sam. You're gonna play with Cal and Rory. Maybe there's, and I'll probably play with Rob and Chris, because they also want to play. And if it's only 4-player local, or like 4 players, it does work. But yeah. What is your verdict on this game?
Oh, this game's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Nah.
The experience, the creativity, my god.
Yeah, the level design was really good. They really stepped up from It Takes Two. When was It Takes? Was it 2021? I think so, right?
That'll be somewhere around there, yeah. 2021 or 2022.
Because it won Game of the Year. What was Game of the Year 2022? Wasn't that Elden Ring?
Potentially, yeah.
What was 2020? 2024 was that bot game.
Yeah, it is 2021, yeah. Game of the Year.
Astrobot was 2024. 2022 was Elden Ring. What was 2023?
I have no idea. But last year.
But yeah, so it took them 4 years. I mean, I don't mind. Take another 4 years until you make the next one, and make it as good as this one, like even better. Like, I don't care. Just take your time, make a good game. That's how it works.
Because the Split Fiction, they raised the ceiling high. It's gonna be tough to beat this one.
Yeah, and it's not Monster Hunter that's going to beat this.
But I don't think a lot of these new like hunters are saying Game of the Year, but I don't think so. There's too much competition. Like
Monster Hunter?
Fiction is like, yeah, because gotta remember, it came out busted. That's one thing. That performance was ass.
I didn't have any issues with Monster Hunter performance-wise on launch. I had some yesterday because I didn't play it for 2 weeks. I updated updated the game because the update came out Friday, and it wasn't running as smoothly at the start for me yesterday. It might have been because I didn't play for 2 weeks and then an update got pushed, but other than that, there's also like Prediction isn't part of a of like a game series like Monster Hunters, like because Monster Hunter, what came before it, Rise of Worlds, for example. So you can't really reinvent the genre. But this one, I mean, it's like kind of a series. It Takes Two in a way out, in which case like it's a local 2-player puzzle game, but like they stepped up from It Takes Two and from A Way Out, and probably that brother game, a Story of Two, A Tale of Two.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like ages ago, though.
Yeah, that was. I think that was the first one. Then came A Way Out, then It Takes Two, and then this one. But yeah, I mean, take your time, Hazelight. Take your time. This is really good. What are the contestants even like for Game of the Year? Night Train, maybe? What about Doom the Dark Ages? What else came out this year?
Like Kinder Convergence. That's my one up there as well.
Schedule 1.
I don't think it'll make Game of the Year.
No one thought Balatro would be there.
Yeah, but it's Schedule 1. I'm not sure about that one.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's true. It would be promoting drug use to children.
Yeah, that's
yes, that makes sense. I can't retract that.
Like, man, trying to get sponsors this show. I mean, like a game like Schedule 1, I'm not sure.
Look, kids, it's a game about drugs. It's Game of the Year. Do drugs. No, kids, you shouldn't do drugs.
Yep. There's also like Kazan, Berserker.
Oh yeah, you've been playing that. I know idea about it, so I'll just stay quiet. And what else is scheduled to come out this year? I mean, Silksong and Subnautica. Those could be, but Subnautica is in early access. Are early access games eligible for Game of the Year?
I'm not sure.
I know Shadow of the Erdtree was eligible, even though it was a DLC. So
I'm not sure why they put it there, but I've never seen or heard of, an early access game getting up there.
Yeah. I mean, if Silksong really comes out this year, it's a contestant. It will be a contestant for Game of the Year because so many people are waiting for it. And even Jeff Keighley tweets about it before like Summer Game Fest or Opening Night Live or the TGA, and he's like, there will be no Silksong. So this might be big as well, but we'll have to wait and see when it actually releases. I don't think any Nintendo games like Mario Kart World. I don't think Mario Kart World will be.
No.
But this game has a good chance. If I get to vote this year, if Silksong doesn't end up coming out, and it's delayed to 2026, I will vote for this game. Because this is good. This is really good. It's a lot more relaxing than some of the games I've played recently.
Yeah.
Even though we just fought a boss with 3 health bars.
Oh, well, it was cool as hell.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Switching, and then we had like we was being our own worlds at the same time. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was really good. Who do you think died more, you or me?
I don't know that death count. I think it's pretty close.
I think it's. I would say I died more because I just sometimes I just threw myself off the map just to see if there's something, or if you get an achievement.
Oh, at least you were like me. I'm confused. The opposite to be.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, you walked off the map. Sam, you're on the left. Oh shit.
never for me to do.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, in It Takes Two, you had some cases when you kill the other, you get an achievement like, the first achievement you can get, It Takes Two to torture. We can literally kill the other one in like a glass bulb, or when you can eat the other one with the dinosaur. Like, that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I do a death count at the end and just blend it in at the end, like after this.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was a blast. It was a blast.
Sorry.
Do you want to go for the remaining achievements that we have? Or that we're missing? At some point.
What? Sure.
That reminds me, Sam.
Yo.
What was your favorite section? What was your favorite side story? What was your favorite powers?
My first one, it gotta be that snowboarding one.
Yeah, I think we both agree on this one.
Yeah, and then the story. I think the dragons was pretty cool.
Yeah, if I take powers, I think the first one for me, the whip, where you had the sword and I had the whip.
Yeah,
because I mean, as the ball, I had gravity.
Yeah.
When we were playing the ball, I had gravity. I was playing Sonic when we had the dragons.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was Groot actually. I was Groot and a fairy.
Yeah, that was a cool one. I was the monkey then. Yeah.
What did we have when we were in the Ice Kingdom?
Ice Kingdom.
You remember when the Ice King was the cat at the end?
Yeah.
Where you threw snowballs at birds and killed them? What were our powers there?
I'm blanking on the powers there.
Oh no, that was still Groot. That was still Groot and the monkey, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Groot and monkey still at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Snowbird one was the best side story by far.
Yep.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Also like the recent one as well, in the skies.
Yeah, I mean, no.
You just gotta learn to invent the controls, my boy.
I just don't like these controls.
So many games just have invented controls for flying, so I got used to it.
I haven't played a lot of games that have inverted control.
I'm surprised. It's like pretty standard.
I had that. I mean, I had that a year ago. I played Bayonetta, and one mission, or like 2 chapters of one mission, had it.
Oh, yeah.
And I got used to it at some point because I was doing it over and over again because I had to get the first 2 chapters of that, like the first 2 missions or battles in that chapter at a specific, like I had to do no damage for them for an achievement.
Yeah.
So I got used to it because I tried the first part of the mission or the first battle for like an hour or more. And by the time I got to the second part, I just got used to it. But other than that, I don't play a lot of flying games.
Actually, you know what? I think we missed some side stories because there's actually achievements for doing all the side stories.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we missed some. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we can go back to this at one point if you want to.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
See how others are.
Yeah, I might. I'll see how I'll do this with my sister, because if I play it with my sister, I would like to go for every side story as well. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how we do it. I mean, we could technically do this next weekend, like do all the side stories next weekend, unless you want to like take a bigger break from it.
I'm ready to go. This game really got me wanting more.
Yeah, in that case, next weekend side stories.